We live, y'all. Billy Joe Saunders versus Martin Murray. Friday night fights on the zone. And Billy Joe Saunders is a 10-1 favorite to win this fight. So if Murray can pull off the upset, somebody gonna walk away with a house. A lot of people might walk away with houses. So Murray right now is just pacing the floor. Can't wait to get in the ring with another chance to win a world title against Billy Joe Saunders. Sound like a Western name, Billy Joe. But it's about to happen, y'all. So Murray is on his way into the ring, and I love the name Murray because my granddaddy last name was Murray. Well, Murray Bundrich, yes. So he looks confident, looks lean, looks like he in good shape. But you know how they say looks? Looks can be deceiving. So here come the champ, y'all. Walking through the ring, walking through the tunnel with a solid green and blue on. Light green. Kermit the Frog green. Right. It's looking good though. He's looking good, y'all. Punching the wall on his way to the ring. Through the hall. Trying to make sure them gloves is ready to go. And Murray's in there taking deep breaths, knowing that it's his chance of a lifetime. And the winner of this fight can probably face the winner between Canelo Alvarez and Caleb Smith. Joe Saunders. Billy Joe Saunders is about to enter the ring, y'all. He has some great wins too against great fighters. He done fought a lot of undefeated fighters. He beat Chris Eubank Jr. He beat a good friend of mine, former world champion Andy Lee. So his resume is outstanding, and with a victory over his opponent, he'll be able to fight the winner between Caleb Smith and Canelo. Or if Jamal Charlo decides to move up, you got Jamal Charlo, or you got Benavidez. It's great opportunities, a lot of great opportunities to make a whole lot of money in the sport of boxing. That's why boxing is the greatest sport in the world. So I'm up here stretching like I'm about to get ready to get in there. Oh man. So yeah, I just fought a few weeks ago myself, and I got the W. So y'all check that out at K9 Boxing. That's right. I've actually fought in United Kingdom before, and I took care of business, y'all. I fought on the Contender Challenge, and I still did for USA Contender. We were going up against the Contender UK, and Caleb Smith, if I'm not mistaken, he fought against one of the contenders from on our side at 168. But we about to have some fireworks now, y'all. London, England. United Kingdom has the greatest fans ever. Gotta give it to you guys. Love to hear you say cheers, cheerio. When I get off the phone, I'll be like cheers. Get that from United Kingdom. UK in the building. So I wonder who you guys going with. And make sure you guys hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I got good content. I'm a two-time former world champion. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, because we're going to break a lot of things down. Great fights coming up. Tomorrow, Errol Spencer's fighting Danny Garcia, and I'm breaking that down as well. Ain't nothing like getting it from somebody that's been in there before. Two-time world champion, y'all. And I'm the oldest world champion in junior middleweight history. So I know what I'm talking about. About to go down, y'all. Now I see Saunders super focused. I gotta admit it though. Murray is focused too. I mean, I know what focus is being in there. Martin got all these tattoos though. Hey, must be a tough guy. I know guys get all them tattoos. You trying to say I'm tough? You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh. It's about to go down, y'all. Appreciate it, Mr. Blue Taylor. Yeah, I respect your channel more than Fan and Blue Blood, etc. Appreciate it, my brother. We gonna give it to y'all raw. That's right. No diggity. Uh-oh. Martin Murray took that deep breath, y'all. Chance of a lifetime. He's a 10-1 underdog. Okay. They about to announce the champ now, y'all. Yes. This guy's a great fighter, y'all. 29-0. 20 wins. 14 KOs. No losses. Great, great record. Champ. Former middleweight champion and the reigning and defending undefeated super middleweight champion of the world, Billy Joe Saunders. Oh yeah, I got Saunders winning too, y'all. So you about to get this party started, y'all. The referee's right there, got them touching hands, give them instructions, final instructions. You want to see the mouthpieces? Got them open up their mouth to make sure they get their mouthpiece in. And you about to let these hands fly, y'all. And Billy Joe Saunders is a southpaw. And Martin Murray is a orthodox fighter. So far, in the beginning, we got a bunch of feinting. Billy Joe Saunders is feinting. He's a southpaw. And Martin Murray just threw a jab. No one's landed anything yet. So we're just trying to fill each other out a little bit right now. Battle with Who's the King and United Kingdom. In the super middleweight division tonight, Friday night fights. Do y'all remember when the Friday night fights used to come on ESPN? Well, we got Friday night fights on the Zone. Good jab to the body from Billy Joe Saunders. Yes. Okay, good jab. Good jab from Saunders. He has Martin going backwards. He's putting pressure on Martin. And that's, champion. It's good to show your opponent that you're the boss. And so far, Saunders is showing that he's the boss by backing up Martin, who's the challenger. Now, the challenger, on the other hand, if you're trying to become world champ, you need to be trying to force your opponent, who's the champ, to go backwards. Because good judges that's watching good fights are actually making sure that we want to judge the fight fairly, and whoever's controlling the fight is winning the fight, especially if it's not a lot being done. So who's controlling the fight right now really is Saunders, because he's the one going forward. He's saying that I'm the boss, and I'm going to show you I'm the boss. I'm backing you up. So that's normally the bigger man is backing a littler man up. You never see a littler man backing a bigger man up. So in a boxing game, you must be a bully and bully your opponent. And ain't nothing wrong with outboxing your opponent. But right now, this is personal because both fighters are from United Kingdom. So when you fighting a person from your own country or your own city, it's personal. So guess what? You're gonna back your guy up, or you're gonna try to knock your opponent out because it's personal. It ain't just a regular fight. And they were supposed to fight before, and didn't happen. But now it's happening. So both guys are holding each other right now, and they're being allowed to hold and hit. I don't know why the ref ain't stopped them yet. Okay, ref. Good job, ref. He finally did it. So we only like 10 seconds before the bell rings. So you heard the noise. They tapped it, doom, 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 letting them know it's like a 10 seconds left. And there's the bell. And I get that round to the champ. So Saunders won round 1. Remember, as the champion, you got to go out there and take it from the champ. And to take it from the champ, you must back the champ up. Not get no champ, no respect. Ain't no respect in the boxing game when you trying to take something. When I went and fought Carlos Molina in Cancun, Mexico, I took it from him because I knew he was the champ. I had to get my respect from the fans and from the judges and from my opponent. So I took the title and brought it back to America. Yes, to Detroit, and that's how I became the oldest world champion in junior middleweight history. So Martin Murray must be more aggressive in round 2 and take it. Take it to Billy Joe Saunders. Take his belt if he wants to become world champion. This is probably his last chance at this kind of opportunity on this level. Round 2. So, easier said than done. But when you in there, you in there. So Saunders is doing a lot of feinting. And doesn't seem like Martin Murray knows what to do and how to set up his opponent. He did throw a right hand just now, so that's normally the punch you throw against a southpaw to take a southpaw off. Take a southpaw out is the right hand, over right hand, and even a hook. And speaking of southpaws, orthodox fighters, we have that tomorrow. We have Errol Spence, who's a southpaw, versus Danny Garcia, who's an orthodox fighter. Good jab. Good jab by Saunders. Good slide back with a left hand and a check hook. And, now we holding again. And the referee says break. He just warned Billy Joe Saunders to not to use his head. And we back to the action. So, and it looks like Martin Murray is actually trying to counterpunch. And I think he need to be the lead versus trying to counterpunch. He's trying to counterpunch, and I don't think that's a great strategy. If you go counterpunch, throw a jab first, throw a right hand first, and then counterpunch. Counterpunch the counterpuncher. So once again, we're holding and hitting, and the referee telling them to fight their way out, and they not. Saunders just uses his head, and the referee doing a good job warning him, telling him, don't keep doing that. So, yeah. So far, it's a good fight. I would say it's a good fight. There's only 2 rounds so far. It's only the second round. And we got a lot of rounds to go. So, and, normally when an orthodox fighter fights a southpaw, it's normally a head bunt that happens because of 2 guys are in different positions of the fight. So don't be surprised if it's a head bunt. I hope that it doesn't happen because I don't want the fight to stop on head bunts. I don't want to get cut because of a head bunt. I want to see a good fight. And I don't want no controversy. Yes, no controversy. And if you hear my son beatboxing in the background, that's my newborn. Yes, he's enjoying the fight too. Yes, little Noah. Oh, good jab. And right now, Billy Joe Saunders, to me, is winning this round too. He's fighting his own pace. He hasn't fought in over a year. And, probably because of this pandemic and maybe because he couldn't get the right fight. So he's maybe a little rusty. Both guys are a little rusty, so the action isn't jam-packed yet. But we're only in round 2. So far, Billy Joe Saunders is up 2 rounds to nothing. So the commentator that's actually commentating at the fights live is a guy that called me out when he was on the Contender. Yes, and that's Mora. Yeah, Mora called me out. He was on season 1 of Contender, and I was on season 2. So it's a lot of history going on right now. A whole lot of history. Sergio Mora, yeah, he won the Contender on season 1. I was a bronze medal winner on season 2. Y'all go check that out. The Contender season 2. Yeah, on my channel. Yeah, I said the first should be last, the last should be first. And yes, indeed, I was the first to become world champion. Yes. So round 3, y'all. And Billy Joe Saunders got what's they say, a step in his prep, or prep in his step. Yeah, he's bouncing now, boy. Now he's looking like the Billy Joe Saunders that fought against my dog Andy Lee. Shout out to Andy Lee from Ireland. I know he's watching because he fought Saunders before. Now Murray doesn't seem like he know what to do now. Now that Saunders done picked the pace up now. He's bouncing around up and down, but he's going forward now. He's walking forward. And I think the referee needs to be in action a little bit more because they doing a little holding, a little too much holding, and when it's really personal like this, an elbow can fly. When they get to hold each other, they can headbutt each other, throw an elbow, anything dirty can happen when it's personal. Good combination by Saunders. A good feint by Murray. And I root for the underdog. Trust me, I was an underdog many fights. So I root for the underdog because I know how it feels to be underdog. But Billy Joe Saunders has made millions of dollars in the sport of boxing. I doubt if Murray has, so I wouldn't mind Murray making some millions of dollars of boxing. Saunders said she is not special. I wish I would have been a boxer. Oh, man. You don't like Saunders, huh? Mr. Blue Taylor. Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, yeah, he did. Well, he did test positive for some banned substances or whatever. But, I wasn't there, so I don't know. I just watch the fights, man, and do the best that I can to commentate them. But, good uppercut from Saunders. Good uppercut. He's putting on a good clinic. He's put on a good boxing show so far. And Martin Murray is game, but I don't think he's just doing enough to actually win the fight. He's making it interesting, and it's a close fight, but he's losing the fight close. I'd rather win a fight ugly than to lose a fight close. To say, well, I did good. I almost won. No. You got to win. Ain't no almost. Almost don't get the job done. So Saunders is in that Mayweather position with his hands down, his hands to the side, rolling his shoulder. But he just threw a combination, rolled off the ropes. He's throwing a good jab. He's looking confident. And, he's just getting the rust off. He's not really trying to do a whole lot, put himself in position to get caught with nothing. He's just boxing a smart fight. And once again, they're holding. And they got the older referee that's actually refereeing the fight. He's not doing a bad job. That's the bell. But he's not doing a bad job. It's just that it doesn't seem that he's in great shape. Like when you in there with prize fighters and it's a championship fight, they should always have someone that's in there that's in a little shape that can move around and be able to move with the fighters and be able to be on point. Because I feel like a referee is very big on a fight. A referee can stop the fight at the wrong time, can miss a certain punch, can miss a low blow. And when you sharp like a fighter, that's why referees should probably train like a fighter when they about to get ready to go into a big fight. They should train so they can be on point and be sharp because you dealing with somebody's life. A bad decision can mess a person's life up. I done had a few, I ain't gonna say a lot. I had a few bad referees that could have cost me my fight, could have cost me my career, could have cost money out my pocket, food off my table for my family. Yeah, so, a good referee makes a big difference. And we're in round 4, and I got Saunders up 3 rounds to nothing. Shutting out Murray. Yeah, nice commentary, bro. Just much love from the UK. Oh, I appreciate you, man. As I say, United Kingdom got the greatest fans, man. For real. And I appreciate you for subbing. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all follow the leader. Follow my man. And sub. Man, so subscribe to the channel and hit the likes, y'all. Appreciate it. Yeah. How y'all doing from United Kingdom? Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel at K9 Boxing. Yeah, and hit the Vino, right? Want us a Vino, cash out, all that good stuff. Yeah, appreciate y'all. Oh, back to the fight. Saunders is hitting these jabs, throwing good jabs to the body, jabs to the head. Oh, good straight right hand from Murray. But Murray need to do more. It's not easy fighting a southpaw. I lost my first fight to a southpaw. So fighting a southpaw is not easy at all, especially when I can box real good. So you got the, oh, good 1-2 from Saunders. From Saunders, yeah. Good 1-2. So you got to, you got to get a lot of experience to fight a southpaw. Sometimes, it takes for you to lose to one to actually learn from one or learn from your loss. I lost to my southpaw, and I fought him in a rematch, and I beat him. So Billy Joe Saunders is a slick southpaw, not an easy southpaw to get ready for. But I was getting ready for the southpaw that I lost to with a southpaw y'all might be familiar with, Andy Lee. So Andy Lee helped me prepare for all southpaws. Shout out to Andy Lee, former world champion from Ireland. And actually, he's a cousin of Tyson Fury. And if y'all didn't know, I sparred Tyson Fury. Right. And he's a giant, and he's good. Yes, he is. Oh, good 1-2 from Saunders, right down the middle. And that was the best shot of the fight so far. Straight 1-2. And I don't think Murray has an answer right now. Oh, good double jab right hand. Good double jab left hand. Let's remember, he's a southpaw, so he's coming with this. The two, his two is the left hand. Oh, good 1-2 uppercut. Looked like he done hurt him. Oh, is that a knockdown? Oh, that's a slip. It's a slip. Saunders is putting it on Murray in round 4. Got his hands down, showboating like the Prince not seen. Took a step back. Now he's taking a deep breath because, like I say, he ain't fought in a year. Oh, good overhand left. My boys are swinging. It kind of got me moving like my man Mike Wiggins. When the punch come, I'm rolling like I'm getting hit with the shot. Right. Yeah, great round for Martin Murray. Great round. I'm going to listen to the commentators now. Great round from Willie Joe Saunders. Oh, good straight 1-2. They showing a replay. It was a good straight 1-2. And man, so far, the fight is picking up. Oh, man. Billy Joe Saunders, boy, he a good fighter, y'all. You can say what you want to say about Billy Joe Saunders, but he is a good fighter. Tyson Fury and Saunders got rid of their young coach. What happened to that guy? You know what? I don't know. I think I know you're talking about too. Tyson Fury is actually being trained by my former trainer, Sugar Hill, out of the Crunk Gym. So, yeah, he's in good hands. Sugar Hill is a great trainer. They should use people who actually box. You're 100% correct, as usual. Thank you, Greg Anderson, man. I appreciate you. Yes, and I agree. The NBA do that. They use fighters that actually, basketball players that actually, play basketball. So I definitely agree. Can you shout out my brother Nick Gurr, please, bro? Nick Gurr, one love from K9 Boxing. Yeah. Yeah. So back to the fight, y'all. So we in round 5, schedule 12. Oh man, and Murray is getting punished. He's just on the ropes and just let this man, Billy Joe Saunders, just tee off on him. Come on, man. You are fighting for a world title. And if I was his dad, when he sat down on the stool, I'd have slapped him in his head and said, "Wake up, son, wake up." Because you might not get this chance of a lifetime ever again. Now, I don't know how much he's getting paid for this fight, but it won't be as much as he will get paid if he won this fight. So you got to think about the next fight, not just this fight. Yeah. So, man. And Billy Joe Saunders, he's bouncing around. He's having fun. And like I say, I understand it's not easy to fight a southpaw because, like I said, I lost my first fight to a southpaw, but I got him back. Yes, I did get him back. And I defended my belt. beat Corey Spinks, who's a southpaw, so I can fight a southpaw. I call myself the southpaw killer. That's right, because I can fight a southpaw better than an orthodox fighter. Yeah, so Murray Murray got to get it together, man, because he's not winning. Billy Joe Saunders seems like he has his number. You know, he pushed his head down once again. Referee wasn't there in time. It kind of got like be like, you got to be not like the police. You got to get there in time. And the police, they come always afterwards. You know what I'm saying? In boxing, the referee need to get there in time, not afterwards, because that one shot can be the last shot, and that shot can be terrible. It can cost you your career. It can cost you your life. But Saunders' jab is pretty good. Oh, good 1-2 hook. He's bouncing around. He's looking good. Oh, good straight left hand. He misses with the uppercut, came back with the hook. And once again, Murray's missing. Doesn't have an idea what to do. He's trying, but he I don't know. Who do we blame so far for his performance? Do we blame him or do we blame his trainers? I mean, or do we just blame that, hey, he's in there with a southpaw, a great southpaw. Remember, Billy Joe Saunders is 29-0, and he done beat some great fighters, so he's not a bum. And it's easier said than done. I'm not actually in there with him, and neither are we. So, Martin Murray prepared well, but it's just that the training sparring partners he had probably wasn't as good as a fighter he's in there with now. And they probably not giving him that look that he need. Yep, and that's the bell. So, once again, I give Saunders that round. So we say Murray's going to sleep next round. And you know what? You could be right. Saunders technically and slippery. Technical and slippery. Yes, you are right. Hey, Big Henry, he is technical and slippery. He is. And he's been that way for a long time. And he's undefeated, so you don't know how to lose. You went toe-to-toe with Fury. I respect. Yes. Hey, listen. I'm going to be real with you. At 6'9", I didn't actually go toe-to-toe with him because he was a giant over me. Yes, absolutely. But, he assured me he was going to work with me. So that's the only reason why I sparred with him. He's a big guy, man. 6'9". Good job, champ. I'm in the house with you. One love. Yeah, who was that? Mr. Easton Huh? Yeah, who was winning? Oh, man, listen. Billy Joe Saunders is winning every round. It's round 6 right now. He's winning every round. But, I mean, don't get me wrong. Martin Murray is trying. He's trying hard. He's not, he's not in there not trying. It's just that he doesn't have an answer for the slippery, as someone just said, slippery southpaw style that Billy Joe Saunders has. K9 Boston, good job. Thank you, Buzz Tech. Thank you, buddy. And, man, listen, hey, Saunders is bouncing around, looking good, moving around, moving right to left. He's bouncing with his hands down. He is feeling himself right now. And Martin doesn't seem like he's desperate at all. And like I say, man, it's hard. It's easier said than done. Been in there because I know for sure he want to win this fight, but at the same time, he need a better game plan. He need a better game plan, and the game plan he's trying right now is not working. I wish I could hear what his team is telling him, his trainers are telling him. Now look, Billy Joe Saunders that went orthodox. He went orthodox. He got so happy. He's doing so good and so confident. He went orthodox, but he switched back quick. He switched back quick. I thought he was about to do like Terrence Crawford. Crawford to do that. He'd switch up, switch hitter. Yeah, man. Billy Joe Saunders is looking good. Martin Murray, hey, he's a good contender, top contender, but I don't know if he'll ever become a world champion. Some people can, they're just good enough to get to the top, but once they get to the top, they can't go further. And that might be the case for Martin Murray. He can get there, but once he get there, he can't take the next step. God bless you. Yeah, that's why little man's Noah. He gonna be a world champ too, little Noah. Hey, hope BJ eventually gets the Canelo fight. Yeah, I hope so too. You gotta stay active though, cause you can't keep going without fighting. You can't fight once a year and think you about to be getting the best fighters in the world unless you got a super big name. But that'd be a good fight. I would like to see Billy Joe Saunders in there with Canelo or maybe even Boo Boo Andrej. I wouldn't mind seeing him in there with Charlo. You know, even though Charlo's fighting at 160, you know, Charlo could easily move up to 168. But I would like to see a sharper though, a sharper Billy Joe Saunders in there with him because he's in there with the right guy right now. He's looking good against the guy he's going up against right now. He couldn't fight this same fight and look that good right now against Canelo. He's looking good because it's Murray and he has Murray number. But against Canelo, he couldn't look the way he's looking now and think he'll win a fight. He'll probably get stopped because Canelo is a different pedigree. He's on a different level than Martin Murray. And you know, styles make fights. If you're a real boxing fan, styles make fights. So Billy Joe Saunders is just doing what he want to do. You know, he's making it like a sparring session because it doesn't really look like he's actually in a fight. He's just throwing his jab, moving around, bouncing, throwing 1-2s. And it seemed like Martin Murray wanted to shake his hand afterwards. And, you know, I don't think he wanted no parts of that. Yeah. Hey, Ruben Carlo, man, you subscribe. Appreciate you from Scotland. That's all. I want to see y'all subscribe, man. Show your man some love. If y'all love boxing, you know, you got a 2-time world champion who has a YouTube channel now. I'm trying to grow the channel, and I'm trying to break it down the way that it needs to be broke down from a person that's actually been in the ring. So if you really want real great content and someone that's telling you about boxing that's actually been in there with the likes of Don King as a promoter. I mean, come on, man. Floyd Mayweather fighters. I'd have been in there with Bar Arum fighters. I'd have been in there on Showtime, ESPN. I fought on United Kingdom. I fought everywhere. I could have fought Canelo, but he ran and ducked from me. K9 sends Southpaw South. That's right. You are actually right. South, left, white, west, east, north. And I sent him night too. For real. Dogs are us. That's right. He'll need to pull something out of the bag if he wants to turn this fight around. You're absolutely right. We're in round 7, y'all. Round 7. And I don't know what y'all got. I don't know how y'all scoring the fight, but I got him up 7 rounds to nothing. Well, 6 rounds to nothing. And in the first 20 seconds, he's winning the fight. He's winning the round. Ooh, good one, too. And I thought that, to be honest with you, I thought that Murray would actually do better. I mean, I thought he would at least be won at least 2 rounds, 2-3 rounds by now. And I understand why the odds, where they have the fight 10-1, they had Billy Joe Saunders up 10-1. Because like I say, you know, Martin has fought for a title before and he didn't win. He actually has got knocked out one time and it was against Triple G. And you know, there's no shame in that because Triple G at that point in time was not playing with nobody. He was knocking everybody out. Oh, he hit him back of the head? Come on, man. Come on now. That was a low blow. Billy Joe Saunders just hit Murray. He's already winning the fight. He just hit Murray in the back of the head. Now, just like I was saying about the referee is an older referee, and the referee looks like he's a little out of shape, and he didn't get there in time. And what happens? Billy Joe Saunders hit him in the back of the head because they were holding each other, and he hit him in the back of the head. Now, that right there shot can cause a person to go into a coma. I remember Gerald McCullough got hit in the back of the head when he fought against was that Nigel Benn, and he went into a coma. So them head shots in the back of the head shots can do a lot of damage. And that could have happened just now when Martin got hit in the back of the head. Oh, good one too. Murray is getting sized up. Billy Joe Saunders is beating the brakes off Murray. And Murray is he's game. It doesn't look like he's out to fight. He wants to win a fight. He has a look, like he wants to win, but he just don't know how to win. And you know, I have to blame the trainers for that. Unless the trainers are telling him to do something he's not doing, then it's a different ball game. But you know, he has an upbeat look. You know, he look like he's in shape. But he just doesn't have a game plan. He doesn't know what kind of style to fight Saunders with. And Saunders is a better fighter. And that's just probably the case. He's just a better fighter. Oh, he just hit him with a shoulder. Billy Joe Saunders is fighting dirty, and he don't even need to fight dirty. On the inside, they hold each other. Billy Joe Saunders used the shoulder and hit him after that. And did the referee see it? No. Because we need like I say, referees in championship fights should be championship referees. Yeah, and now he want to warn them, you know. And like I said, no shade, no shade on the referee or nothing. Yeah, yes, yes. Yeah, make sure y'all, if y'all, if y'all like the channel, y'all enjoy what y'all seeing, donate to the Cash App and the Vino, or, at K9 Boxing. Yeah, support the channel, y'all. Like I said, I'm gonna give y'all great content. I'm gonna give it to you in a fighter's perspective. Someone that's actually been in there to know exactly how it feels to be in there and what a fighter could be thinking. See, right now, Murray's on a stool, and what he's probably thinking is, somebody shoot this man for me. I, I need shoot him because I'm trying to do everything y'all told me to do, and nothing's working. So that's what he probably could be saying. Shoot him. A more powerful BJ would beat Canelo, but not as Stans needs to go to Crunk. Is that what you're talking about? Needs to Crunk or needs to go to Crunk? Yeah, I wouldn't mind training them. I train them. I can help them. When you already can fight or train, it's easy for a trainer that's a good trainer to be able to tweak a few things to make you even better than what you are. When a fighter already know how to fight, you let them fight, and you don't change their style if they've been doing something for so long. Let them continue to do what they've been doing, and all you do is add on. So all you do is add on. Yep. Make sure y'all support the channel. Y'all can donate the Cash App, the Vino, the K9 Boxing. Make sure y'all share the video, smash the like button, and subscribe to the channel, y'all. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification button. And speaking of hitting something, Billy Joe Saunders keep hitting something. He keep on hitting Murray. And Murray is picking it up a little bit this round now. I guess he know like it's either now or never. But like I say, he's trying to fight the Mike Tyson style, but that is not his style. But he's trying to switch it up because he's trying to go to plan B. Try to do a little boxing run. Oh, man, he just got hit low. Billy Joe Saunders just hit him with a low blow. And like I say, I don't understand and know why he's doing all these little dirty tactics when he's clearly winning a fight. From the way I see it, he's winning every round. So why hit the man low? Now, did he do it on purpose? I think he did do it on purpose because it looked like he's a little tired. Because like I say, he ain't fought in a year. And, even though Billy Joe Saunders is having a great performance, this kind of performance is not going to do it against Canelo. Now, he's never lost. Canelo has lost. But Canelo's only lost to probably the greatest fighter, or definitely one of the greatest fighters of all time, Floyd Mayweather. And he learned from Floyd. Billy Joe Saunders is moving around, tapping with the little jab. And now, like I say, Murray seems like he's anxious, he's desperate. He's putting the pressure on, kind of like Tyson was doing with Roy Jones, but it's not effective pressure because he's being allowed to hold. So once you get inside, don't let the man hold you. And look, he's holding again. And the referee is not breaking up like he should because he needs to be in shape. So we need better referees. And look, they holding again, and the referee just saying break. Now, why sit there and just say break when you can break them up, or get there earlier, get there ahead of time? A lot of referees be saying, I don't want to get hit. He might get hit going in there too soon, and it looks like it's getting a little ugly right now, with the fighters holding each other and hitting each other, starting to get a little personal. Look, it's getting personal. Billy Joe Saunders is using his head. Oh, good one too off the break. They hold a little too much right now. They hold till they starting to get dirty, y'all. And this is like I say, you need a great referee right now because he need to stop both fighters. Oh, good uppercut from Saunders. I'm surprised he didn't knock Martin's head off with that uppercut. But now they holding a lot. They holding and punching, holding and hitting. And the referee need to go to both corners and let them know I'm going to take a point from both guys if you keep holding. But I don't think he's sharp like that because I'm like he's trained for this fight. They should force these referees to train for fights, especially championship fights. You're the greatest boxing YouTubers. Oh, appreciate it, Thomas, man. Appreciate it, man. I appreciate you big time. Yes, I'm gonna let my wife see that one. She get it. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, man. Subscribe to my channel, please. Yes, please subscribe to the channel. Murray gloves are basically pillows right now. Murray gloves. You are absolutely right. Az. Is it Az or is it Azzy? Azzy. Yeah, Azzy. You're right. Yes, you're right. Make sure y'all subscribe. You gotta. I'm gonna put the subscribe to my channel across the screen. Damn respect, man. I watched you on a contender. You watched me on a contender? Yes, man. That was my come out party. That's right, the come out party. The first should be last and the last should be first. Do you remember I said that? Yes. Here we go, y'all. Round 9. I might have gave I might have gave Murray that round, that last round. You know, I'm a nice guy, so I'm gonna give Murray 2 rounds so far. Let's say this is round 9. We're gonna say we won 2 rounds. So out of 8 rounds, we said 6-2. 6-2 going into round 9. Yeah. And like I say, Murray is actually picking it up a lot more now. He's making Saunders fight a little faster. And that isn't Saunders' style. He actually likes to control the fight, and he likes to fight at his own pace. But I think now with with Murray, pushing the pillow, the envelope, he's making him fight at a faster pace. This is what I think he should have did in the first place because he's looking a lot better now that he's fighting at a faster pace. Yeah, excuse my little man. My little man, you know, he's going through a little something. I don't know if he didn't doo-doo in his diaper or what, but you know, he'll be all right. Oh man, but who won't be all right will be Martin when he realized that the last 3 rounds he did good. He started pushing the envelope, putting the pedal to the metal. That he started doing better. See, fighting at a faster pace, he's forcing Billy Joe Saunders to fight faster, and I think that's not in Billy Joe Saunders' comfort zone. Like he's breathing hard now too. He's breathing hard, but now Murray don't slow down. Murray should be. This is what you want him to do. You want him to fight. Try to catch him while he's throwing punches. In between the punches, he throw a punch, you throw a punch back, and you might land a good shot. And it might be the shot that helps you become the new super middleweight champion of the world. So now you done forced the man to fight, and now I guess he realized this ain't really what I wanted. Because now all of a sudden he's backing up, and now Billy Joe Saunders is taking a lead. And he's using his head. And if I was a referee, I would tell him, watch, he don't even warn him about using his head. I figured that. He not even warning Billy Joe Saunders about using his head. See, that's when you, as a fighter, you take everything into your own hands. And that's what happened with Mike Tyson fought Evander Holyfield. Evander Holyfield was headbutting Mike Tyson, and Mike Tyson, look at how he keep using his head, was headbutting Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson bit his ear off. I'm not saying that he was right for doing that, but the referee plays a big part in the sport of boxing. If they didn't play a big part in the sport of boxing, they wouldn't be in the ring with the fighters. So this referee, you know, he's a little older, so I'll give him a little pass to a certain extent, but he's not doing a great job. And whoever put him in there, yeah, he's keep using his head, and the referee ain't saying nothing. But whoever put this referee in this fight, they should be, they should be talked to because he's not doing a great job. And Saunders keep using the head on the inside. So when they both hug each other or are holding each other, Saunders put his head right in the middle of his chest. So Murray would have to move his head out the way. And that's an old school trick. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, when you're gonna go on commercial break, K9? Ain't no commercial breaks. No, the commercial break was the first 4 fights. I was on commercial break. I tuned in live for the main event. Yes, since I'm a main event fighter myself. Yeah, did y'all know that I fought on a Mike Tyson undercard when Mike Tyson fought Lennox Lewis? At that time, that was the biggest pay-per-view fight of all time. Yes, I fought on that undercard along with Manny Pacquiao. Right, before people knew who Manny Pacquiao was or who K9 was, off the contender, and Manny Pacquiao, they didn't know who he was either. We were both fought on the Mike Tyson Lennox Lewis undercard. Yeah, gave y'all some history that y'all didn't even know. That's right. So I've been around. Remember that song Biggie Smalls had? I've been around the world, yeah. Yeah, that's right. I have. So, yes, round 10. Now, he needs a home run bad. Yes, he needs the Barry Bonds, you know, swing. He needs a Barry Bonds swing, a Cabrera swing. He needs something bad. He needs an overhand right. See, my southpaw punch against the southpaw is the overhand right. And now, will he throw an overhand right to change the fight? We'll find out in the next 2 rounds. We in round 10, and Billy Joe Saunders is having his way. And I feel for Murray. In the last round, they actually touched gloves. Unbelievable. Super chat. Wow, UK Strange. Thanks for the content, bro. Appreciate it. UK Strange, man. Appreciate you, brother. I won 2 world titles, so I gotta give back. You deserve it. Y'all deserve it. Yeah, I see a lot of YouTubers, man, and they be telling you a little, something, whatever, this and that, to the best of their ability. Oh, good right uppercut. And I'm just giving it to y'all to the best of my ability, with the experience that I have. And I ain't gonna knock the next person. You know what I mean? Hey, we all hustling. We all trying to work. But this is what I do. This is what I do. Right? I'm gonna donate when I get my winnings. Oh man. Well, what winnings you? Hey, who did you bet with? Say, because if you bet with Murray, you gonna be in trouble. But if you bet with Billy Joe Saunders, guess what? The channel gonna be on fire. Absolutely. Yeah. BJ beating up an old man. Say BJ beating up an old man. Billy has a habit of fighting dirty. Man, hey, listen. Yeah, he is fighting dirty. He is fighting dirty. And some people say he be dropping dirty too, so 30-old man, huh? No, but no, he doing good though. He doing good. He fighting dirty, but at the same time, he fighting good. What round are we in? Yeah, we in round 10. Round 10 in the shutout. I got the fight 8-2. 8-2 for the favorite, for the champ. BJ is winning 8-2. I mean, he ain't getting crushed or nothing. But I just don't think that Murray has a solution. He has an answer for what's in front of him. If Saunders was an orthodox fighter, I think this fight would be much closer, and I probably would get an edge to Murray. But I just think Murray being a southpaw and a winner, because you don't become 29-0 not knowing how to win. He's a winner. He done fought the top guys, man. He done fought some good. Go look at his resume. He done fought some good fighters and done beat all of them. So good uppercut. That was a good 1-2 uppercut. That was the best punch of the fight from Billy Joe Saunders. They showing a replay. Oh, it was a good uppercut. I'm surprised that he didn't knock Murray down with that shot. That was a real good shot. But once again, when you fight once a year, it can hurt you, and it kind of hurt me in my career too. Fighting once a year, you can't be sharp. You're not going to be as sharp. But what can you do when you're in this pandemic that we in? So just to be able to fight, period, it's a blessing. And I don't understand why these trainers got masks on, and you've been training your fighter in the gym all this time without no mask. Why wear one now? I mean, if you got that COVID, you know what I'm saying, then I'm not going to even have you training me. They got these big old masks on, man, and I don't know. It don't seem like it makes sense when you're trained the fighter in the gym to wear a mask. Billy Joe was not a stellar fighter. He could beat Andre. I mean, styles make fights. It's hard to go against a guy that never lost. He's doing something that's making him effective. And when he beat my dog, Andy Lee, I really knew the guy can fight. BJ said is winning. I give Murray only 1 round. Hey. Yeah, I could be right with you, bro. Right. Just subscribe. Great content, bro, from Ireland. Ireland is in the building. Man, you tell Andy Lee I said what's up. Yeah, I love Ireland. All right, y'all got some good people there, man. Ireland. Make sure you hit the notifications. We need some more subscribers in the building, y'all. TBH, I could beat Saunders and K9. And K9 have 4 amateur fights. Oh, you could beat me too? No, you double G. You ain't triple G, boy. How you gonna beat me? And you a double G, not a triple G. Oh man. Oh no. You could beat K9. I don't know. Ask my opponent. Every looks game, but isn't doing much. Yeah. Murray, exactly. Murray is game. Murray game, like you say, he ain't doing much. He ain't doing nothing. And we in round 11, and he's taking a little beating now. Now he like he's tired, and his trainers should probably stop the fight. Because if you ain't gonna go out there and you fighting for a world title, you're not in there with a puncher. This guy's not a puncher. Like Billy Joe Saunders is not throwing no crazy one punch power shots like Deontay Wilder. So how in the world you not taking more chances? Listen to you. You sound like Denzel Washington is great for commentary. I like that. At first, I thought you were trying to go off on me. That's right. Appreciate it though. Hey, that's why they love me on the Contender though. To be honest with you, it wasn't just like a fight. They like my story. They like my personality, and and I appreciate that. Definitely, you're gonna have to send me one of those caps. You like that, K9? That's right. All you gotta do is DM me. I'm on Instagram too, man. Y'all follow me on Instagram at K9 Boxing. Yeah. Puerto Rico's in the house. What's up, Luis Solis? Hey, my new trainer is a Puerto Rican, Coach J. Yes. Much love. Oh, he's headbutting again. Oh, and he's hitting and punching at the same time. Unbelievable. Yeah, we in round 11, y'all. Round 11. And Billy Joe Saunders is doing stuff that he don't have to do. Like the little simple dirty stuff he doing. He don't need to do that. You winning the fight, man. Oh, good. He got a good straight left hand uppercut he keeps catching with Murray. He keeps catching Murray with. And a good one, too. And watch his head again. Watch the headbutt. And I don't know why the referee never won him, but he didn't headbutt that time. Thank God. And thank God, too, neither fighter is cut. So they get a chance to go straight home after the fight versus going to the hospital. Yeah, it's not a good feeling to go home after the fight with a loss and to the hospital. It's not a good feeling at all. I've been there, done that. Billy Joe Faze Murray is not a stellar shape. Murray has missed a great opportunity. You are dead on, DJ. Yes, he had a great opportunity to fight against a guy who's a champion, who hasn't fought in a year, and doesn't look to be in the greatest shape. Looked like Mike Tyson is in better shape than Saunders right now. Mike Tyson, did you see how Mike Tyson looked his last fight? Yes, he looked great, and it wasn't his fault that Roy Jones dropped the ball. But yeah, Murray is sitting down there breathing super hard. He's breathing like a vampire. And this is the last round. If you don't get a knockout, it's over with. Cancel it. You need more subs, bro. This channel great refreshment. A lot of things on YouTube. And they are millions of subs. Yes. See, I got on YouTube kind of late. If I was on YouTube like 10 years ago, whatever, I would have a whole bunch of more followers and subscribers, but I was too busy in my career. So I'm a late starter and on YouTube. And now that my career done settled down now, I'm able to get on here and put on good content. But if I was on here some years ago, I would definitely have a lot more subscribers. But we moving though. Now we on here. Now people see what I got and what I'm doing and what I know. And now the channel is finna boom. Thanks to guys like yourself. Yep, last round. 12 round. Last round, y'all. Championship round. And guess what? Murray is on the ropes. I mean, maybe he's playing possum. He's trying to catch Billy Joe Saunders coming in with a good hard punch. He ain't threw a hard punch the whole fight. I mean, this is a chance of a lifetime. You beat this guy, you're going to make millions of dollars. You're going to be able forever to be able to say, I'm a world champion. You got any kids, they be able to say, my dad is a world champion or was a world champion. And he is not. He is up against the ropes, moving around like he's the champ, like he didn't want to fight, and he isn't doing anything. I'm talking about nothing. I mean, and he's getting tattooed by Billy Joe Saunders with 1-2s, uppercuts, and he's up against the ropes just looking, blocking, now holding. Unbelievable, man. It is unbelievable. Yes, it's unbelievable. I appreciate y'all too, though. I was just looking up there to seeing how many people that we have that's joined the channel, man, and I appreciate y'all a whole lot, man. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart. I'm here for y'all guys, man. Y'all keep on supporting K9, and I'm gonna give y'all the truth about boxing. All kind of stuff you would never know. I knew about boxing, the ins and outs, and there we go. Billy Joe Saunders using his head again, and Murray is holding again. And it's just from round 1 and round 12, it's the same old, same old. And it's like it's a shutout. And the winner of this fight, if Murray don't get lucky, and if Billy Joe Saunders don't get lucky, because if either guy knocks out the other guy, it'll be luck. And I would normally say I don't believe in luck, but hey, if a person can make a jump shot with his eyes closed, that's definitely luck. And if either one of these guys knock out the other, it's definitely luck. Because, it's been a good fight, but Murray has did too little. He hasn't been hungry for this fight, or in this fight. He hasn't did enough to win, not even a few rounds. And we talking about a world championship fight. If I was in there, if I was in there, listen, you're going to have to kill me, I'm killing you. I'm trying to get that belt. I'm not going to be in there just going in and just, if the first plan don't work, I'm going to plan B. Plan B don't work, I'm going to plan C. You got to have more than an A plan. It's an alphabet. The alphabet is A to Z. You should have more than A to B. You should have at least all the way to E. The fight is over with, and man, I am disappointed in Murray. First time listen, you are great, giving off Manny Stewart vibes. Yes, that's right. I learned a lot from Emmanuel Stewart, man. A whole lot. Thanks for the thanks for the $2 chat donation, man. Mr. Reason can. Yes, appreciate you, bro. I appreciate y'all for y'all donating, y'all liking. I appreciate y'all for subscribing to the channel. We're gonna do it again tomorrow too, y'all. Y'all gotta make sure y'all tap in. I'm gonna commentate Danny Garcia, Errol Spence. Man, I appreciate y'all. This is real content. Yes, I mean, come on, man. I really know boxing. My wife always tell me, you don't know nothing but boxing. Well, at least I know that. Something better than nothing. For real, for real. Hey, FR stand for real, for real. I just found that out. Billy Joe Saunders 29 over the 12 rounds for WBO Superweight, yeah. On the zone. Absolutely. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, you're right. Ronald Finkley. One love. Yeah, it's a unanimous decision. And the winner is, and still, I'm going to let y'all hear it, though. Y'all going to have to hear it for yourself. Now they talking. I would be disappointed. I wouldn't probably even really want to talk, not right now, because you dropped the ball, man. Man, Martin Murray, man, you could have made your life, you could have changed your life forever. Forever, ever? Forever, ever. Yes, 11-1, boring fight. Murray had nothing, man. Murray tried. Murray tried, and he didn't know what to do. He should have. I see why a lot of these, like foreign fighters, they go and get American trainers too, because we got some good trainers over here in America, and I see why American trainers actually train a lot of foreign fighters from overseas, because they got a big fan base. Okay, here go the decision, y'all. I'm going to turn this up a little bit. Let me see. Okay, let me see if y'all can hear this decision, y'all. Here it come. All right, show shouldn't take long, you said. Right. All right, listen to the decision. Yeah. Here go the decision, y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of boxing, we go to the judges' scorecards. Steve Gray and Bob Williams both scored the bout 120 to 109.
120, 109.
Contest 118 to 110.
118 and 110. 118 and 110. By unanimous decision. And still undefeated. And still champion of the world, Billy Joe Saunders. Yeah, well, one thing I like about after the fight with a lot of fighters, majority of all the fighters, they hug each other. Great sportsmanship, and that's a good thing. At least neither guy will go home with no head bleedings and no cuts or nothing, But I just think that man, Martin Murray should have did more. He should have did more. Definitely should have did more. I mean, hey, when you do the best you can, and that's all you got, then hey, I mean, if I had to ask him, why didn't you try harder? And he said, I did the best I can. Hey, look, them the greatest answer you can give a person. If it's the best you can, then that's the best you can, Maybe you need to get you a new team. So we got a lot of great fights to be on the zone that I will definitely be commentating, y'all. Anthony Joshua against Pulev, that's coming up. Canelo versus Callum Smith, that's coming up. Who else? Ain't Ryan Garcia coming up? He finna fight Campbell. And tomorrow, Errol Spence versus Danny Garcia, and which would be a great fight. Now, if Errol Spence isn't the same because he was just in a car accident, then Danny Garcia is going to win. Now, Danny Garcia is a great counter puncher. He has a great hook, and he has the best hook in boxing. He has a good overhand right too. But that's a fight. That's a pick and fight right there. I wouldn't be surprised if either guy won. To be honest with you, I'm gonna wait maybe right before the fight tomorrow to give y'all my pick because I want to see how these guys look. On their way going to the ring because a lot of times it's better to say who you think gonna win in the ring right before the fight because you could see some differences. You could see a person get a little nervous right before the fight. You could see that the guy might get the rock rubbing his arm. You never know if a guy had a good camp or not. I can be able to see and tell a lot right before a fight. I'm talking about right before a fight. And a lot of times, at the time I used to bet a lot. I used to bet right before the fight. I'm talking about right was in the ring because you just never know. You know what I mean? Look at Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao, after the fight, he said he had an injury. See what I'm saying? I probably would have saw that if I had bet, if I was a better at that time. I'd have been like, oh, no, his arm don't look the same. But you get the betting way ahead of time, and somebody be like, no, you bet, and you try to take off the bet, it's a problem. So I don't bet no way, though. But good domestic fight happening in the UK tomorrow. I don't see it. Let me see. We said good dressing tomorrow. Yeah, okay, Anthony Yard. Oh yeah, that's gonna be another good one. Yeah, I'm interested in seeing that fight too. Anthony Yard, he's a good fighter. Yeah, never usually watch these streams, but enjoy this. Keep it up. Appreciate it, Brandon. Man, you gotta support your dog K9. Yeah, you gotta support your dog K9. I got a good personality, man. So it ain't just like I'm gonna give y'all, the play by play. I'm gonna give you, my character and the experience that I've had being in the hood, from the hood. What I'm saying? I'm going to give it to you totally different than any other. It ain't going to be just boxing. I'm going to tell you about it, and, boxing, and we're going to talk about it, but I'm going to be, I'm going to give it to you totally different for sure. And it's going to be 100. Last one from me, but it'd be great to hear from you about Canelo Smith. And I am the only one on YouTube that thinks Smith is going to be all sorts of trouble for Canelo, not to walk over everyone thinks. Yeah, you could be right too, though, because Canelo might not be as focused. He just got a deal with Golden Boy. He's been with Golden Boy his whole career, so he can be mentally not focused in that fight too. And then then he was supposed to get paid, I think, $380 million from the zone, and he ended up leaving that contract because of that. I mean, focus it plays a big part in boxing. I lost a fight before to a guy named E.J. Smith because I wasn't focused, trying to get guys tickets the day of the fight because it was in my hometown. So focus plays a big part. Yeah. Great commentary watching from Manchester, UK. Cheers. Hey, Jamal Howard, man. One love. Appreciate you. Yeah. 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 God is good. Yep. Much love, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Can anyone tell me who won, please? Oh, man. Let me tell you who won. Let me tell you who won easily. Billy Joe Saunders won easily. Yes, he won easily. He shut him out. Unanimous decision. Wasn't even close. You didn't miss nothing. Well, you missed my commentating. Right. Yeah, looking towards your commentary tomorrow, bro. Been real entertaining. This channel gonna blow up. Thank you. I appreciate that. I receive that in Jesus Christ's name. Yes, I receive that, and pray that it do. I believe that though. It's gonna definitely blow up. Yeah, absolutely. You're gonna have a few people that might they gonna play a hate a little bit because they, that's just what they are. Everybody ain't gonna be real. You're gonna always have some trolls and here and there and there and here, but it is what it is. Everybody don't like me. You know what I'm saying, but it ain't because of me. Trust me. Everybody don't like you either. It ain't because of you. It's just that we got a little hate in this world. But Eddie Hearn is doing a great job, man. He is doing a great job. I'm happy for the zone. Rest in peace to my former advisor, Bill Waller. You know what I mean? He definitely said that streaming was going to actually take over one day, and he was definitely right. And it's really, streaming is the way in life. Like, and just look at it. We streaming. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, so Saunders won the fight. I believe he won the fight 10 rounds to 2. What you think, SB? Yeah, 10 rounds to 2. And I'll be generous to give Martin 2 rounds. You could give him 3, 4 rounds. But what does that mean? Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm drinking. Yeah, this is what I'm drinking, y'all. Yeah, it's good for your guts. So it's called Simple Truth. It's a probiotic. It's a vanilla probiotic. It's good for your guts. Good for your gut. That right there is important to make sure you eat the right stuff for your stomach. Your stomach sends brain signals to your brain. So what goes in the stomach is good for the brain if it's good for the stomach. So just remember that. My first time here, I guarantee this channel will blow. Man, Ben, thanks, Ben. My dog. Yeah, K9, Team K9 in the building. Yeah, you got a good energy, man. Keep it up. Oh, that's right. I just fought 3 weeks ago, so I'm still in shape. So I definitely got a lot of energy. And I ain't even no coffee yet. I ain't even know. Oh, man. Hey, look, it's early over here. I know over there where y'all at, man. It's probably at nighttime. But over in America, shoot, what time is it? It's 6 p.m. over here in America. In Detroit. You live chat is getting lots of people. Yes. Thanks, Christopher. Thanks a whole lot, man. That's what I want to do. I want this channel to do real good, not just because of me, to be honest with you, not just because of my family, just to be honest with you. I want this channel to blow up and do real good because a lot of people need to get real boxing from a real boxer. You know what I mean? From someone that actually know what's going on in the ring, outside the ring. I'm gonna tell y'all stuff that happens outside the ring that you don't even know about. I'm gonna tell you all kind of stuff that I've been through. You know what I mean? Trust me, you're gonna love a lot of the things that I'm doing, a lot of these videos I'm doing. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be real. Do you know who won the other fights? I know one young lady got knocked out. I know the young black kid, he won a fight. I don't know their names and everything, but I'm quite sure you can go do the replay. It's on the zone, but I really was focusing on the main event, and yeah, it was a few guys looked real good. Like the co-main event, the young man, I don't know what his name is, but he knocked a guy in the first round, so he has a chance to fight Devontae Davis or whoever, because it was a mandatory. It was it was a title eliminator, so he'll be fighting for the belt. Yeah. Yeah, shout out to SB. We need to get that too. To remind the dog who's the baller in the family. Earl, I hear you, Earl. Right. We all know who the baller of the family is. Yeah, once BJ comes against a big puncher, he's in trouble. Yeah, you know what? He did fight against a big puncher before too. A Camper Cat Media. He did fight against a big puncher. I can't recall my man's name. He's from Canada, and he won the fight. So he has been in there. And Lemieux. He fought against Lemieux, and Lemieux didn't knock him out. So hey, the man know how to fight. He know how to fight. You know what I'm saying? He just do what he need to do to win the fight. So I mean, I'm quite sure he's going to fight totally different than he did this fight against a better fighter. So I see Murray eye look like he's tattooed, like the other tattoo to get tattooed. Ruby from UK, your knowledge is impeccable. Your voice is soothing. Cool listening to you for ages. I like that, Ruby. Hey, one love, man. Hey, one love for sure, bro. Yeah, I be trying to keep it 100 with y'all, man. I feel like it's hard to dislike somebody that's just a real genuine person. I was raised, to teach, to treat everybody the same. I don't get involved in the this life matter, that life matter. I feel like we all came from God, and it's all about all of us. If you a good person, I'm gonna rock with you, okay? And that's what it's about, all right? So you do what's right. You got my back, I got yours. Yep. Say who? Huh? Oh, okay, I got you. I'm trying to. Who won? Oh man, Billy Joe Saunders won. You must have bet because you like who won? James Tony Detroit. What up, though? Yeah. What up, though? Bat today. Right. Hey, my man. Martin should have bat today. Then he'd been all right. If he'd have batted, he'd hit a home run because he needed one, especially in the last round because he lost the whole fight. I can't wait for Fundora. Fundora, he's dangerous. I'm glad I never had to fight him in a title eliminator. That boy 6'6". 6'6". Let me rewind that. He's 6'6". 6'6", and fight junior middleweight. That is crazy. I would probably he'd have forced me to fight at 147. I would have fought welterweight if he'd have been my mandatory. If I knew these guys were gonna be as big as they were. Yeah, I subscribe. Oh man, Shine, you got a cold name, bro. You know that's my middle name. My middle name is Shine, and that's what everybody in my family call me. They don't call me K9. They say Shine. Thank you for subscribing. Do you think Charlo versus BJ will be a good fight? I do. I do think it'll be a good fight. But you got to remember, Charlo is still fighting at middleweight, and Billy Joe Saunders has moved up to 168. So they would have to actually, Charlo would have to move up to 168 to fight Billy Joe Saunders. And I think really Billy Joe Saunders wants to fight Canelo, and that fight probably can happen. But you know, we'll find out in 2021. I think 2021 is going to be one of the biggest years in boxing history. 2021. Detroit got some boxing legends home with James Tony Mayweather. No. It's not the Philly shell. People always call this right here the Philly shell, okay? This right here came from Michigan. You know what I mean? This came from Michigan. Go look at James Tony. Floyd Mayweather. Where's Floyd Mayweather from? He's from Michigan. This right here came from Michigan. Go pull up a video, Floyd Mayweather Sr., and ask him where did he get this right here from. He gonna tell you it was a trainer from Michigan. So this right here, you know, it's not the Philly shell. It's let's call it the Mayweather. I'll call it the Mayweather because Mayweather got more credit for doing it than anybody. I see everybody that comes out there trying to be like Mayweather, and Mayweather's from where? Michigan. I'm just being real with y'all. But if you want to call it the Philly shell, if you're gonna put a thumbs down just because I said it ain't the Philly shell, then it's the Philly shell. Whatever you say. Yep. Yeah. So yeah, that's right. I see y'all going in for me. People trying to go in on me, and y'all got my back. That's right. There's more people on here that got my back that don't. So if y'all try to go crazy on me, I'm gonna get my dogs to go crazy on y'all. Team K9 in the building. That's right. Let them have it. I shouldn't have to say nothing. Y'all got my back, right? So if they try to troll me, y'all get them for me. I'm gonna let y'all off the chain. Unleashed. Unleashed, baby. Midwest Shell. One love, man. I appreciate y'all. As a current world champion, I never ever turn my back on the fans of boxing. Go watch my career. Go watch when I beat Corey Spinks and won my first world title. Go watch who I gave it to. You know, I gave it to the Lord, and I signed autographs after autographs after autographs. I shook hands with people. I've never been a person, you can ask anybody, that ever shied away from people that love boxing. I look at us, people that support me, and people that's right as my family. So, and it's not just for you to subscribe that I look at you as family. If you real, you're real. Support me, I'm going to support you. Thank you for reading my question. A fan from Mexico. Oh, yes, I'm the black Mexican. That's right. I still got it. Oh, no doubt. And don't be upset at me if I'm not able to read everybody's questions, because you know it's a lot of people that's tuned in to the chat. I'm trying to read as much as I can, and the ones that really stand out the most. So don't get a thumbs down or say my channel is garbage because I didn't get to your question, okay? Because it ain't like that. You know they say the first should be last and last should be first. I done been on channels before too. And if I got on a channel a day late, oh man, nobody gonna read my what I said or what I tweeted or none of that. Yeah. You said give me a link. Somebody said give me a link right there. I'm ready. And my Michigan stance. Your Michigan, yes, your Michigan stance. That came from Michigan, But you can call it what you want to call it because even before Michigan, fighters been doing this all day long. So that's been around forever. Tell me who won the match. Yeah, you must have just got in because Billy Joe Saunders won the match by unanimous decision. Billy Joe Saunders won the fight. Easy win. You know how they say? Easy work. Only positive energy. What time you going live tomorrow? So I'm going to go live. That's a good question. Let me ask SB.
2 different fights come on tomorrow.
Yeah, because it's a couple of different fights come on tomorrow. I know I'm going to go live. It's a fight. Yard fight tomorrow. He's fighting from in the United Kingdom, so that's pretty early. So I'll be going early tomorrow. What time that fight come on? Probably about 2:00. I don't know exactly what time that fight come on, but I like to go co-main event. Co-main event, main event. Just tap in. I'm gonna let y'all know. Like I'm gonna put it on the post when I'm going live. I might do the countdown, Wanna. SB. I'm gonna do the countdown. SB too. SB is my wife, so y'all can know who actually helps me out a whole lot. SB's in the building, and we gonna launch Champs Talk real soon because she know a lot about the sport of boxing. I don't know no woman that know as much as she know about the sport of boxing. This young lady right here know a lot. She been through a lot. She been with me since I turned pro. When I had my first, I think it was my second pro fight we've been together. Since my third pro fight. And now I had, I'm 30, 37, 6-1. So what's that? 44 pro fights? 45 pro fights? She been there with me for a long time. So imagine all the stuff she done saw and been through, you know? Yeah, it's been a lot. I'm talking about a whole lot. Trust me. It's stuff that she don't even want me to talk about that we done been through, right? Did another Brit bend the knee? I don't know. Which way you talking about? Which way you talking about? What are you talking about? Thanks, King. Sean, what up, though, Sean? And listen, I like the way your name is spelled, too, because a lot of people don't spell a middle name like my middle name is. My middle name is spelled like yours. S-H-O-N. Yes, S-H-O-N. Who do you think Tank should fight next? I think Tank Davis should, to be honest with you, he did such a great job that him and Teofimo Lopez are at the top when they come. And I got to say, the best fighter out of all of them, I think, would be Shakur Stevenson in that weight class. But I think Tank Davis should just keep on fighting, guys with names. Guys is, do like Mayweather did, because Mayweather definitely have him do what he did. He's gonna fight him with guys that got names that's not the same and build the fights up with the great fighters, Devin Haney, he's a great fighter and he knows how to win. But I think Tank Davis should fight maybe someone with a big name, but not, not that's on his level. They should build up. You know what I mean? To be honest with you, they need to build up. As a fan, I want to see him fight against Shakur Stevenson or Teofimo Lopez or someone, But I don't know who I don't know who they're gonna have him fight next. I don't think it's gonna be a name that we want to see. I don't think none of those guys gonna fight the big names. Teofimo Lopez, now out of all of them, he is willing seriously to fight any and everybody. He is actually in that real that guy right there. He wants all the smoke, and he's my throwback fighter of the year. And I think Gervonta Davis, though, I think Gervonta Davis might end up fighting the next fight. I think it'll be a good fight. Is if he fought Gary Russell Jr. I think him and Gary Russell Jr. will be a good fight. I think that should be the fight they make next. And the only reason why I believe they will make a fight like that with Gary Russell Jr. next, because Gary Russell Jr. hasn't fought, I think, in a couple of years. And if you haven't fought in a couple of years, you're going to be super rusty. I fought my last fight a couple of weeks ago. I hadn't fought for 3.5 years. I was super rusty. I'm talking about with a cape. I was super, super, super rusty. But I still wanted to fight. Thank God. You know what I mean? Yeah, so. Well, so I appreciate y'all, the live done went off. I want to stay a little longer, but y'all might have done left. Some of y'all left. Make sure y'all donate though, huh? Yeah. Sorry about that, y'all. Y'all keep donating to the channel, man. Help the channel out. The channel is gonna grow with y'all. Make sure, like I say, if y'all haven't subscribe to the channel. Hit the notifications. We're gonna go live again. We're gonna chop it up tomorrow. Do the breakdown, the Yara fight, and then a fight with Errol Spence versus Danny Garcia. I definitely want to commentate the other guy too, though. That little tall 6'6" guy. Man, that boy is a beast. Listen, Charlo and all them better watch out for that guy. His name is Fedora. That guy is 6'6". Let me rewind that. 6'6" and fight junior middleweight. The guy is nothing to play with, and he a southpaw. Yes, indeed. Willie Hudson's 13-0, 9-0 versus me, Clark, 19-1, 7, 12 rounds for vacant British Commonwealth middleweight title. Okay, yeah. So, that's the fight. What is that? The co-main event, Ronald? Yeah, I see you doing your homework. You must be a fighter yourself. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, this right here is chocolate milk, y'all. Chocolate milk is good for you, too. I drink almond chocolate milk. Yeah, that vitamin D is very important for you. Good for your bones. Leave that dairy alone. Dairy is not good for you. Mucus. Yeah, ease out. You just subscribed from the UK? Appreciate you, man. United Kingdom, man. Y'all got, like I say, y'all got some great fans over there, man. Y'all support y'all peoples. Y'all support. I mean, I got so much support. When I fought over United Kingdom, I fought against a guy named Colin McNeil. I remember coming through the tunnel, and y'all remember me from the reality show called The Contender. And y'all was like, K9, K9. I remember they were barking, K9. I love that. I'll never forget that, man. I'll never forget that. Yes, y'all the best. Yep. Yeah, absolutely. I got another like for that. I saw the light go up. It was 79, went up to 80. Appreciate that. Yeah. Yep. Let's go, champ, for Massachusetts, UK. Yes, UK. I love UK, boy. Yeah, I love United Kingdom. Y'all actually made me slow things down when I actually came over here to America, because y'all were kind of moving a little slower than we were moving in America. America was moving too fast. When I got back home, I was like, man, we moving too fast. So I like the pace y'all move at too. Y'all are not as fast. Well, back then, maybe y'all might move a lot faster now, but yeah, back today. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate the donation. Does the crunk still exist? Yes, the crunk still exists. It's not the crunk that I'm from, but it's another crunk. It's actually in the basement of a church. It's in the basement of the church. And Sugar Hill is the head trainer of the crunk. He's training Tyson Fury right now, along with Andy Lee, who's from Ireland. And I appreciate you. Thank you for the donation. Yeah, UK Strange, man. Appreciate it. I'm glad you subscribed, man. Appreciate it. I definitely, believe that this channel should pop, and we should be 100 million real soon. 100 million real soon. Say Gary gonna outbox out of Tank. Man, you know what? Gary Russell actually fought on my undercard before on Showtime when I beat Corey Spinks the second time. And we kicked it. We talked about a whole lot of things. And he's a good dude. But and you could be right. But he hasn't fought in a minute. Russ is no joke. When you ain't fought in years, and another fighter you finna fight is hungry as you and younger than you, that could cause a lot of problems. I fought Charlo and lost to him because I hadn't fought in a year. I got older. I was hurt. I mean, you can't have all them things against you and think you're gonna win a big fight. So Gary Russell needs to hurry up and get a fight. I think he should get a 2-0 fight before he get in there and step in there with one of these little young lions who's active. Aren't you the guy who fought Spinks and Foreman? Yes, I did. Absolutely. I am the guy that fought Spinks and Foreman. You should say I'm not a guy that beat Spinks and Foreman. Yes, I am. K-Down UK box. I know I can fight though. Right. It's a difference in fighting and boxing. Now, it's two different styles. Now, when you go forward, that's called fighting. When you go around a guy and you using your jab, that's called boxing. So even though boxing and fighting is a fight and we are called fighters, it's a difference between boxing a guy and fighting a guy. So remember, when you fighting a guy, you going forward. When you boxing a guy, you going around a circle. Okay? That's boxing and that's fighting. Yeah, Earl Shoulders, I remember how much you love the UK. Yes, Earl, yes indeed. I do love the UK. See, so even my cousin right there, he telling y'all that I love the UK. See what I'm saying? So it ain't nothing fake just because y'all subscribing and y'all commenting and y'all tuning in. I love the UK. I tell you, when I get off the phone with people now, I say cheers. Cheers means thanks, but I say cheers because I got that from the UK. I love the way y'all say cheers, 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 cheers. Russell is wasting his career waiting around. I might have to agree with you on that one. But, who knows what his contract is saying. His contract might say he can't fight unless he fight a number one guy. You don't know. These contracts be, man, some of these contracts that some of these fighters be signing, man, you would be surprised. You would be surprised. You got to remember, Don King once gave a person a blank contract and he signed it. So can you imagine the contracts that a lot of fighters sign? Who won a Billy Joe Saunders and Murray fight? Yeah, Billy Joe Saunders won, and he's still the champ of the world by unanimous decision. I'm glad I stayed on here because they'd have been like, dang, he's supposed to be doing a recap. I don't even know who won. Yep. Can't be like the police. You got to get here early. You got to get here early. You got to get here early. Greetings from Scotland, bro, the old country. Scotland. One love, Scotland. Much love. Make sure y'all subscribe if y'all haven't subscribed. am hoping Errol Spence is still the same fighter. Yes, I am hoping he's still the same fighter too. Not just only because of I want to see a great fight. I don't want him to go in there, man, and his body just start falling apart because of the injuries that he sustained in the car accident. I don't want to see a person go through that. I remember trying to figure out what's his name. He fought against Lennox Lewis. He had a breakdown in the ring. Oliver McCall had a breakdown in the ring. I don't want to say I could see that happening with Errol Spence, but if Errol Spence go out there and he just can't pull a trigger, he's just not the same fighter. It could really, you could see him break down in the fight, crying and everything because he don't got it. He'll know that this would, I don't got it, and it because of the accident. You know what I mean? So I hope that don't happen. I hope that even if he's not victorious, it ain't because because of the injury. I hope it's just because Danny Garcia is a better fighter and not because he just fell out of a car or had a terrible car accident. I just hope the better man just wins the fight and that it's not has nothing to do with a car accident. Thanks, bro. Respect. Oh yeah, the Godfather of boxing all day, man. One love. That's what we do. Who you got tomorrow, K9? I'm gonna wait till they get in the ring, or on their way to the ring, or I might just do some little research before I say who I got. Like I say, what's gonna happen is Errol Spence the same fighter he was at first. So you can go spar with somebody and with 16-ounce gloves on and can take them kind of punches with 16-ounce gloves on. 16-ounce gloves don't hurt as much as 10-ounce gloves. But if you go in there and you fight in a real fight with 10-ounce gloves on, it ain't the same as fighting in that sparring with 16-ounce gloves. The same as if you wearing hair gear. When you sparring, you wear hair gear, you wear bigger gloves. When you actually fight, you don't have hair gear on when you're a pro fighter, and you wear smaller gloves. So with the smaller gloves on, it's going to be totally different than wearing big gloves. Totally different with no hair gear and wearing hair gear. I'm telling you, same thing as if the young ladies are only fighting 2-minute rounds. I think they would actually do better if they fought 3-minute rounds because you won't be forced to go out there and fight like an amateur. Amateurs fight at fast pace. And because they know that they don't got that much time. They only got 3 rounds or they only got 2-minute rounds. So you got to impress the judges right away. So the same as the females. Female fighters, if you want to see good fights with female fighters, better competition, and you really want to protect them, let them go 3 rounds. Let them go 3-minute rounds because in 3-minute rounds, you got more time to be able to set stuff up so you don't just throwing punches just to be throwing punches. So that's my prediction on that. Or that's my statement on that. PBC destroyed Chris Eubanks Jr. I don't know. He haven't. He's still boxing. Chris Eubanks Jr. I don't feel like he's destroyed because he's still a top guy right now. Now, if you're gonna say someone's destroyed, I don't know if I could say PBC did it. I would say Julio Chavez Jr. If you're gonna say somebody destroyed, because you don't know. 1 minute he looking good, next minute he smoking weed, next minute he doing bad, next minute he want to fight this guy, next minute he getting knocked out by Canelo. If you want to say somebody doing bad, and I ain't gonna just blame no one particular person. Julio Chavez Jr. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, this guy Murray pissed me off because his lack of heart. Like I said once again, is that he just probably didn't have the right style. Styles make fights, and I just don't know he had a good game plan. You gonna do what you did in the gym. If in the gym you train for your fighter who you about to fight, which is Billy Joe Saunders, to come at you, and he don't come at you, you're not gonna, and you don't have a plan B. You're gonna fight the way you sparred or the way you train. You only as good as how you train. The fight is won in the gym. I lost a fight in the gym, and the fights that I lost majority of the times it was lost in the gym. So I think that Murray lost the fight in the gym. He had the wrong game plan. Yeah. Is the fight between Fury and Joshua and Spence and Crawford ever going to happen? Well, you know what? We'll see real soon. We'll definitely find out between Spence and Crawford if that fight gonna happen more sooner than later, sooner than the Fury Joshua fight, because if Spence doesn't win tomorrow, then the fight between him and Crawford most likely won't happen. But if Spence wins tomorrow and Crawford actually signs with PBC because him and Bob Arum are into it, then that fight definitely could happen. especially if the money is right. Right. So, in the fight between Fury and Anthony Joshua, man, I don't know because Deontay Wilder is the mandatory in the contract they were supposed to fight, and now he wants that rematch. And at first Fury was going to fight someone else, but now it seems the fight's back on. So like I say, 2021, a lot of answers gonna be made, or a lot of things will be answered. Yeah. Oh, the wifey just hit me, y'all. Yes, indeed. If the steps in the ring just to not through punches, better to give a chance, man, who actually get on it and try to win. Yeah. Okay. Molina. Colin Smith chances versus Canelo. Callum Smith. Well, hey, I gotta really, Callum Smith is a good fighter. He's a champion. He ain't a champion for nothing. Canelo's a good fighter. I think Callum Smith got a good chance to beat Canelo, but Canelo is a cash cow. So if the fight is close, they probably gonna give it to Canelo because he has the bigger name. He's the bigger draw. So even though Callum Smith is the champ, he has to go out there and fight like he ain't the champ and make a statement. He's actually a bigger guy. Canelo has just recently moved up to super middleweight, so Callum Smith has to show I'm the bigger guy. I'm the champion. He has to dominate the fight. If not, they not taking them from Canelo. I remember when Canelo fought against Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather won the fight hands down, unanimous decision, and one of the judges had Canelo winning in the split decision. So when you fight Canelo, you gotta go out there and try to destroy him. If not, they're giving it to him, or it's gonna be a draw. He's not losing unless you knock him out or beat him decisively. Nobody wants to watch women fight for more than 2 minutes. Yeah. A lot of men, a lot of people are not a fan of women boxing. I mean, I don't know if I could marry a woman that was a boxer. You know what I'm saying? She come home and she gonna beat my butt. Oh man. And then at the same time, I don't know if women are really built for boxing. But if you're a good female fighter and you dominating like a Clarissa Shields and nobody can seem to beat you, then why not box as a woman? Because she's so much ahead of everybody else. But to see two women go out there toe to toe, blow for blow, and be cracking each other, I don't want to see that. I don't like watching that at all. But it is what it is. To each his own. To each his own. God gave us all free will, so you do as you please. You know what I mean? Carver versus Spence is the fight of the year whenever it happens. I don't know. I don't know, Sean, because we thought Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather was going to be fight of the year, and they dropped the ball big time. Now they made the most money, but was it fight of the year? No. Do you think Dylan White will win both in the Povin rematch? I don't know. I mean, I'm cool with Dylan White. We both follow each other on Instagram. But if I had to tell you that do I think he would win, I would say no, because you could be gunshot when you just was in the ring with someone that knocked you out, and he hit you again. It ain't got to be a hard punch. You'd be like, this the guy that knocked me out. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to get knocked out, man, and go in there your very next fight and fight the same guy. I mean, what can you do different than that? And in the back of your mind, you're going to be thinking about the last time you fought him. But, I mean, I give him a chance still, though, because he has a puncher's chance. And he was actually winning the fight before he got knocked out and just got caught. And that's boxing. Yeah, this fight, yep. Respect to Dylan White, he ducks no one. Absolutely, I agree. Much respect to Dylan White. Did this fight happen already? You talking about the Callum Smith fight? Yeah. I mean, you talking about the BJ Saunders fight? Yep, you missed it. He beat Martin Murray by unanimous decision. Shutout. Yes, it was a shutout. I think Katie Smith beats Clarissa Shields.
Katie Smith.
Yeah, Katie Taylor. Oh yeah, my bad. I'm thinking about Smith. It got me thinking about Smith. Right. Katie Taylor beats Clarissa Shields. Hey, that'd be a good fight. I don't know if Clarissa Shields can make 147, but that'd be a good fight. Maybe they'll fight at a catch weight. I know right now Clarissa Shields is she just actually signed a deal to fight in MMA, so she'll be fighting MMA and she'll be doing some boxing. So we'll see what she does in her career. Yeah, hold on. Did you think Joe Joyce could be AJ? No, I don't. I don't think he could be AJ. I don't think he got the experience right now. But he does have the best jab in boxing right now. Joe Joyce, man, you see, I commentated the fight with him and Dubois last week. Him and Daniel Dubois. Oh man, he had his eyes shut, man. I think he broke his Ingram bone. And man, so we don't know if Dubois would be the same, and it was all with a jab. So yeah, he has a great jab, but styles make fights. You are a boxer, K9 Boxing. What is your record? Yeah, you gotta look me up. Yeah, I'm a two-time former world champion. Yes, I'm a boxer. Yes, I am. Two-time former world champion. Yeah, I'm 37 and 6 and 1. Last I looked. Yeah. With 20 knockouts, 21 knockouts. With 21 knockouts. UK Strange, appreciate you. Thank you for the donation. UK Strange in the building at K9 Boxing. And that's the second donation from him, right? Wow. I appreciate you, man. You donated not once, but twice. You threw a 1-2. That was a jab right. That's right. That was a knockout. Appreciate you, man. Yes. Props to UK now. I remember the double knockdown in the first round in the broadcast. I'm coming to meet right now. Yeah. Hey, look, that's the fight I lost against Saku Powell. So in a rematch, Saku Powell thought that he had my number because he was like, yeah, I got you. And I was training for the fight at home. And he got to the fight earlier than I did because, sometimes they want you to fly in a little bit earlier. So the fight, we'll say, was Saturday. He got there on a Monday. Well, I didn't get there till a Thursday. So he was writing on Twitter and Instagram, I hope K9 show up. I hope he ain't scared. He was nervous I wasn't going to show up. I told him, I said, I'll be there, but I'm not going to be there when I got a chance to train a few more days. Every day counts. So I stayed home and got all the training I could and didn't actually go out there until I actually had to be out there. So when I finally got out there, I got in his face and told him, yeah, boy, you in trouble. Andy Lee told you that I'm a way better fighter than the fighter that you fought the last time. And I told him that I got promised $10,000 for a first round knockout. So I tried to get the extra $10,000 bonus. I was getting $10,000 and had a chance to get 10 more thousand. I tried to get it, pop. He got me, I got him. And unfortunately, I was more messed up, so he finished me off. But in a rematch, when it counted even more than the first fight, and I was the champ of the world, I gave him that work. I gave him that work so good, he even kicked the bucket. That's right. And there wasn't no chicken in it. That's right. He kicked the bucket, and I won the fight by unanimous decision. And that was one of the biggest wins of my career. I'm going to actually do a video. It's going to be called K9's Top 5 Fights of K9's Career. I don't know if it's going to be that. If that's going to be the title, but it's going to be basically my top 5 fights. And that might be number 1. Even though that I didn't win a world title fighting him, to defeat him, a guy that gave me my first loss the way he gave it to me. I remember going into the neighborhood and the kids clowned me because I told a little kid I was playing basketball. And I tell the story a lot. And I told a little kid, I said, man, why don't you watch out, man? We playing basketball. He said, that's why you got knocked out. The little kid blazed me. He said, that's why you got knocked out. So when I got on the contender, I saw the same little kid, and I said, what's up, 9? He ain't had too much to say then. So he was like, it was respect, K9. I just was, K9, my first watching you, my first time watching you, do you think Mike Tyson will challenge for the heavyweight? No, Mike Tyson is not going to fight against a real fighter. Mike Tyson is he's an exhibition fighter now. He's a 2-minute round fighter now. You know what I mean? Mike Tyson, his boxing fighting days are over with. Mike Tyson smoked weed. And Mike Tyson, actually, they say you can't play boxing. I'm gonna do a video definitely about you can play boxing. It depends on who you are, because Mike Tyson actually played boxing on this one, because think about it. He smoked weed right before the fight, from what I heard, and he didn't get drug tests. Why? Because it's an exhibition. Now, if you can't tell me that ain't playing boxing, then what is it? He played boxing. He fought on pay-per-view in the exhibition fight. Let me rewind that. He fought on pay-per-view in the exhibition fight. On the exhibition fight, nobody fight on pay-per-view. It's for charity. It was a charity fight, but it was on exhibition. And he made about $30 million. And he smoked the blunt before the fight and after the fight. And he picked who he wanted to fight, who wasn't really even a real heavyweight. Roy Jones only fought heavyweight one time. One time. Well, one time for real. The old Roy Jones, you know what I'm saying? The real Roy Jones did. Roy Jones, a great fighter. I respect both guys, but he just didn't have it that fight. And Mike Tyson played boxing. And so did Robinson. Yeah, what's my little man? Nate Robinson played boxing. Yeah, well, I got you. What Nate Robinson played boxing. Yes. So you can play boxing. You know what I mean? It depends on who it is. And Logan, he did too. Because think about it, he a YouTuber, and he's actually making money, more money than some of these fighters who've been fighting all their life. So you can play boxing. Depends on who it is. Do you think the Tyson versus Holyfield will actually happen again? You know what? If I was Mike Tyson, I would stay away from that one because I think Holyfield might have his number, and Holyfield might be a little desperate. Might be financially desperate for that fight. So if I was Holyfield, I wouldn't take that fight. Because if I was Tyson, I would take that fight because Holyfield is dangerous. I think Holyfield probably can beat Tyson 9 times out of 10 times. But in a 2-minute round fight, who knows? Maybe Tyson gets him back because it is for Tyson's ego to beat Holyfield, even though it ain't a real fight in an exhibition, I think that Tyson would be the happiest person in the world. He might even cry if he beat Holyfield because he want to beat Holyfield so bad, but Holyfield was just a better fighter or just had his style or just had his number. That'd be a great fight. I would love to see that fight. Mike Tyson and Holyfield 3. Yeah. AJ got KO'd by Ruiz and he got straight back in and beat the same guy. So I think White will beat over. But that's a different situation. AJ, I think AJ overlooked Andy Ruiz Jr. You remember that Big Baby Miller had failed a drug test. He was focused on fighting him. But then AJ Big Baby Miller failed the drug test. So then they said, we're gonna give you somebody else, and he took probably Andy Ruiz Jr. because he thought it would be an easy win. Because if you look at his body, go look at Andy Ruiz Jr. when they fought. Go look at how he looked. You would have thought, oh, he's going to beat this guy easily because he looked so out of shape. So they took him, and I think he just underestimated him. So in the second fight, when they fought and he lost the title, this time he didn't underestimate him. He knew this guy can really fight, and he was determined to get his belt back. So that's a totally different situation than Dylan White fighting in his rematch. Cool to chat with a great boxer. Liam live. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you, man. I like that. You didn't say a good boxer either. You said a great boxer. Yeah, I should be in the Hall of Fame. They put Sylvester Stallone in the Hall of Fame. I should be in the Hall of Fame too. So I like that. Great boxer. Appreciate it. Welcome to the world of Nate and Nick Diaz. Yeah. Hey, man, listen. Boy, you need to stay in your lane. It depends on who you are. Stay in your lane. But I think crossover boxing is great. You hear me? Because you make more money when you cross over to a different sport. Yeah, because you just think about it. Conor McGregor would have never made $100 million if he would have got in a boxing ring. Anthony Yarde versus Leonard Arthur. Who you got? I'm going with Anthony Yarde. And the reason why, to be honest with you, I don't even know who Mr. Arthur is. But Anthony Yarde, he has some good Mayweather style. He real fast with them hands. K9 Brunches, how are you, my friend? I love you in the Contender Series. Respect. I appreciate you, brother. I'm gonna put up the this Sunday or either Monday. I'm gonna put up one of my favorite parts of the Contender. We ain't put that one up yet, SB. Throw that up Monday. Yeah, huh? SB, I can hear you. What you say? Yeah, you subscribe. Oh, love this guy. Subscribe. Mark, appreciate you, bro. I love you, man. Love you too. So I love this guy. Subscribe. Yes, that's what I want y'all to do, man. Subscribe to the channel, y'all. Hit the like button. I want to look at my subscribers and say, wow. I want to be happy. Jarvis is a solid fight. Yeah, I can't wait. Listen, that's tomorrow. It's going down. We definitely going to talk about that fight tomorrow. We going to do the recap, and I'm going to commentate to the best of my ability. I've always said that Joe Joyce is top three, and I'm so glad he won. Yeah, man, that guy can fight. That guy stuck with his jab. He kind of reminded me of Ike Cortez. I don't know if y'all know who Ike Cortez is. Ike Cortez had a pistol. He had a pistol jab. Pop, pop. He just threw that jab all night long. And he's 6'6", so you get, like I said, you get hit by a jab from a heavyweight that's 6'6". It feels like a right hand. Yeah. Sean Paul, you subscribe? Appreciate it too. Definitely, Sean Paul. I said, what's crazy? James Crockett never done anything for his talent. His career was unachieving and not becoming a fighter and world title champion. Everyone I didn't see. Hope he would. Yeah, that's true. I mean, See, some of the best don't never get to the top. Some of them guys you didn't never would thought would become world champion became world champion, like myself. No one thought I would become a world champion. Maybe me and my wife, and God knew. But some of the best or the guys you think gonna make it be the ones that don't make it. He definitely was a tough fighter. I just think in and out of the ring too much and not staying active, and just the wrong management can get you, can get you clipped. Like when he fought against Canelo. Subscriber just found. Let me see. What did I say? I can't see that part. Just found you. Oh, just found you. Okay. Appreciate you, Sean. Thanks again. K9, do you think Mayweather comes out of retirement and fight Pacquiao again? Nah, I don't think Mayweather want no real smoke. He don't want no real smoke. Mayweather gonna try to rile the bank as much as he can. He's not gonna fight no one that's gonna give him a serious challenge. He gonna go for the fights that's not hard. He gonna fight people with big names. That he gonna do what he gonna try to do. Tyson gonna try to do what he doing. They gonna get the biggest names for the most money with the least competition. K9 great show, mate. Love from London. Mate said, appreciate you, mate. I told y'all got the cold words. What's up, mate? Cheers. Yes, cheers. Yeah, God knew. Yeah, absolutely. God knows everything. K9, my dog, just dropping some love. Stay blessed, brother. Oh, yeah. Appreciate you, man. One love. One love. Yeah, Jesus for life. K9, my yeah. Please indicate who won the Billy Joe Saunders. Oh, man. Billy Joe Saunders won. Easy work. Let's listen. Man, listen. He could have sparred. He could have did better than, hey, Lomachenko doesn't want to fight Tank Davis because he can't punch real hard. It depends on weight class. It depends on, Lomachenko's still a great fighter. It's just when you get older, you got to stay active, And then he moved up in weight against Teofimo Lopez. You shouldn't have went up. Going up, you're already a smaller guy and you're older and you ain't fought in a year. That's too many strikes against you. Too many strikes, you strike out, and it's an out. And he was out because the guy was too big, too strong, Lomachenko's still a great fighter, but he just had to stay in your lane. They got weight classes and weight divisions for a reason. And, me at junior middleweight, I should have probably been fighting that welterweight because I'm short for my height. I'm short for that weight class. So I did real good to be fighting, to be 5'7", maybe even 5'6", and fight at junior middleweight. So, to become world champion twice in the junior middleweight division where you got guys that's 6'6", that shows a lot, tells a lot, that shows a lot about my career and who I am as a person. Yeah, just found it's nice to see a pro who's done it, talking about it. Thank you, man. Thanks, Jack. Yeah, just subscribe. Who do you think of the politics in boxing now compared to when you were fighting? I said politics about. Oh yeah. Well, I'm still fighting. I actually fought, like I said, I fought like 3 weeks ago, and I think the politics is really the same. Boxing hasn't changed much. I think if anything, the better. It's changed for the better when it comes to the money. Like you get paid more money in boxing than you ever did before. Come on, man. And one night, Floyd Mayweather made like $300 million. Come on, man. That's a lot of money in one night. No basketball player will ever play one game and make $300-some million in one game. Floyd Mayweather made $300-some million in one night. Mike Tyson in one night. And it wasn't even a real fight. It was an exhibition. On paper, it was an exhibition. And he made probably $30 million in an exhibition fight, 2-minute rounds. So what has changed in boxing is that get paid more, a whole lot more. Okay, man, respect your opinion. Yeah. God bless, champ. You're doing an excellent job. Thanks, Edwin. Alvaso. Yeah, it seemed like I might know you too. Seemed like I might know Edwin. That name sounds real familiar. So, okay, man, I respect your opinion about Murray. It's more easy to say it than do it. You got a great point. Yeah, it is. I think Murray is a good fighter. And it's just that when you're in there, it's just, it's totally different. I fought against a guy on paper. My last fight was 4 wins and had 25 losses. Now on paper, he was a bum fighter. But when I got in there, the guy was actually sharper than me. He wasn't as great a shape as I was, didn't have experience I had, and then had a hunger I had, so he quit on the stool. I didn't look my best my best that fight, but the guy was better than a 4-25 fighter. See, a lot of people look at the records and say, oh, he's a bum because he lost 25 fights. But not looking at who he lost to. The guys he lost to were great fighters probably. He could have lost to Roy Jones, Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather. He could have lost to all good fighters. So don't ever look at a fighter's record and say a fighter's a bum just because he got certain losses. I got 6 losses on my record. I feel like I only lost really 3 fights. And the 3 fights I lost to, 3 guys I lost to were all world champions. So, I mean, come on now. You got to really do your homework. They offered me another fight for December the 17th against a guy with a record of 1 win and 9 losses. 1 win and 9 losses. And he was 165 pounds. And you'd have thought, man, K9, that guy's a bum. Well, I did the homework and found out the guy had 30 MMA fights. So he had a lot more experience than people would have thought. And he won 17 out of those 30 MMA fights. So he was a better fighter than his record. So I would have got in there and fought against a guy at 165. He was coming in and weighing at 165. So by the time he'd have finished eating after the weigh-in, he'd have been 190. So you got a guy that's 190. I hadn't fought in 3.5 years, only fought 1 fight in 3.5 years, who's bigger than me, who's an MMA fighter. He'd have probably gave me hell that fight. And they looked at me, man, K9's done. He couldn't even knock out a guy 1-9. Styles make fights, and it's about timing, and you got to do your homework. He was a lot better than a 1-9 fighter. And I did my homework. Say, who is your favorite UK boxer? Oh, fast and present. How you mean past and present? I gotta say, what's my man? Kazaki. Yeah, Joe Kazaki. Man, that Joe Kazaki was a bad man. He retired undefeated. He was a bad man. And listen, he was underappreciated and underrated. He beat Roy Jones, even though Roy Jones wasn't the same at the time. He beat Roy Jones, the great Roy Jones, and he destroyed Jeff Lacey. And at that time, Jeff Lacey was destroying everybody. He was like a Triple G. And Joe Kazaki destroyed him. Beat him every round, finished his career. He was never the same. Joe Kazaki. Yes. What do you think about Wilder Fury glove situation, champ? Well, in that situation, I gotta wipe my nose here. So what do you think? I think that I think in that fight, wasn't this? She over here messing with me, y'all. Tell SB to be cool. Hey, so listen, I think in that fight between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, I think that let me grab my little juice. I think that the commission should have did a better job because they look at your gloves. And when they look at your gloves and your gloves, if something being tampered with your gloves ain't right, then you're supposed to say something about that. You're supposed to make sure the gloves get fixed or grab some new gloves. And then whoever was in Wilder's corner, who was his trainer, whoever they had to go in the dressing room, because they always have one fighter, or they always have one of the trainers or somebody from your team to go into the other dressing room when the hands are getting wrapped. So while the hands are getting wrapped, whoever that Wilder had go over there should have did a better job if the gloves were tampered with, like I've saw or like I've heard. So that's my take on that. Good for you guys. Boxers are seriously underpaid. Yes, definitely. And I got my biggest pay on the fight I lost. So God is good. So I definitely got to tell you, hey, he's definitely good, and fighters definitely are underpaid, even today, unless you're Mayweather, right? Do you keep in touch with anyone from the contenders? Yes, I do. I'm going to actually have a contender reunion. I talked to Michael Clark. I don't even know if SB know that, but I talked to Michael Clark the other day, and I told him we're going to have a contender reunion where we're going to go live, me, and the ones that's, I'm in touch with, like Grady Brewer, Steve Forbes, Michael Clark, Vin Roy, Freddie Currell, and Andre Eason. So yeah, I do keep in touch with some of them. And rest in peace to Jeff, because Jeff, I heard he got hit by a train, man. So rest in peace to him, man. Sad situation. Pray for our fighters because they love us when we in the ring. Out the ring, nobody really cares no more. Haters have opinions, yes, but you ain't no hater, and I support you because you just subscribed to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. I hope y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't, man. God bless y'all for that. Me and my girlfriend, so when I see him up here, SB, I know that read him, baby. Me and my girlfriend is watching you for the first time, and we think you are very good. You're very good analyst. Blessings from the Caribbeans. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you and your wife, because that's what she's going to be one day, hopefully, your wife. So, no, I appreciate you, man. I definitely appreciate both of y'all. I hope y'all subscribe to the channel, too. Yeah, definitely subscribe and hit the bell. If you like boxing, I'm definitely be breaking more fights down. I actually got some tutorial videos too. Y'all go check out the tutorial videos if you're trying to learn how to box. You don't have to be a boxer to do the boxing workout. I recommend it if you don't have no kind of disability to go and do some boxing training. Go to if you have a title around you, go to a title. Title has a good. I mean, when the gyms open back up, go to title boxing, because you can pay one fee for a whole month, and that one fee for a whole month you can go to any class. So you can go to classes. How many classes they have open 7 days a week? You can go to a class, and it comes with a personal trainer who teaches you what to do. Just make sure if you like boxing, you get a boxing trainer, because I'm one of the trainers at this title in Bloomfield. And, for people that's paying $59 to be able to train with a world champion, you can't beat that. When some people pay $59 per session and you paying for a whole month, I mean, you can't beat that. Personal fitness advice: what is the fastest way to shred down the stomach fat? Well, first of all, you got to get in good shape. I tell people that's really trying to lose weight, the best way to lose weight is to get in shape, because once you get in shape, you can do more and you can lose more weight. So the best way to get it to lose weight is to get in shape. Get in shape, and then you lose the weight. And don't get on a scale all the time, be looking to see it, because that could discourage you. You go on the scale and look and be like, man, I ain't lost no weight yet. So, when people start telling you, people will notice. When you losing weight, they'll notice. They'll say, man, you losing weight. You've been training, you've been working out. So don't let the scale be the person, the one thing that actually makes you say, it's not working. Make sure you just work out. That's the quickest way to get in shape and to lose weight, is to work out. Work out. Do some boxing training. It's the greatest workout in the world, boxing training. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You want to get that straight. And then what you do, I'm going to give you an example. Go walk. Take a walk, right? Get you a treadmill, take a walk. After you take your walk, do you some jumping jacks. After you do your jumping jacks, do your crunches. If you notice, boxers that go to boxing gyms like myself and majority of boxers, they work out first, then they do their core exercises at the end. So do your core exercises at the end. Shadow box. Get you a little clock. You can buy you a clock from Tidal. You can watch my channel or watch any other channel and do some boxing training. You can shadow box. I think shadow boxing is one of the best workouts you can do. Shadow box, you'll get a good sweat. And then afterwards, you get on a treadmill, do a little jogging, and then do the sit-ups at the end. Always do your sit-ups at the end. And get you, layer up. Don't get to wearing that plastic like the sauna suit until you can build your way up to a sauna suit. I don't want you to be like Martin. Martin was out there running with a sauna suit on, didn't know what he was doing, and passed out. So, get familiar with what you're doing. Know what you're doing before you just try to do some stuff. And eat and drink Pedialyte. Stop drinking so much sugar. And sugary drinks and salt. Don't eat a lot of salt. Leave salt alone. Who you got, Spence or Garcia? I'll let you know tomorrow. Let me. That's gonna be a hard one. If Spence is the same Spence, then I got Spence. But if he ain't the same Spence, then Garcia gonna win. So I'll let you know tomorrow. What do you think about Waheen Menonyo losing his undefeated? Oh, I didn't know he. Can you put that on the screen? I didn't know he lost, because I know he was undefeated. He had a better record than Mayweather. If he would have retired when he was undefeated, boy, he would have beat Mayweather's record. I need to see the fight. Did he really lose that fight, or was it just that they didn't want him to retire undefeated and beat Mayweather's record? Because it's some doo-doo in the game. I tell you, man. Like I said, you can play boxing. We would love to see you fight in the UK again. I would love to fight in the UK again. I would love it. You got great fans out there in the United Kingdom. I mean, I had such a great time. Real great time. Yep. That was injured before the fight with a shoulder injury. I think he should retire because he gets it often. Oh, I don't know. I don't think he can retire with that loss. I think, you're only as good as your last loss, and he definitely want to redeem himself. And since I lost my fight, some years ago, I done had 3 victories after that. So you don't want to go out like that. You want to go out with a W, always. Hey, John IBN, what's up, man? You always been a supporter of the channel. I appreciate you. One love, John. I love the mustache, bro. I love it. Yes, absolutely. Are you a slimmer guy though? Oh, you just got to get in position. Look, the best way to lose a stomach or to lose weight and to get in shape is to build up to jogging. Jog. I mean, I don't know if it's cold where you at, but even if it's cold where you at, put on a coat and a sweater. You'll start sweating when you get out in there and out there in the streets and jog. Go jog, and when you come back in the house, if you jog maybe about jog a mile, come in the house and do sit-ups afterwards. Then afterwards, eat right. But jog and then do sit-ups when you come in the house. Do sit-ups when you come in the house and then eat right. And drink plenty of water. Plenty of water. But you got to do sit-ups or you got to do some core exercises after you finish working out. Do that at the end. But then you got to eat right. You got to eat right and you got to drink a lot of water. Don't worry about, water weight. Water come out you easy. Absolutely. Yeah. Are you Cornelius Bundrich? Yes, I am. I am Cornelius Bundrich. But I think you spelled my name wrong. It's Cornelius. Yes, Cornelius K9 Bundrich. K9, do you think Wilder will win in the rematch against Tyson? It depends on if he got a better game plan. I don't want to say he won't win, but if I had a water gun up against my head, I would say he wouldn't win against Tyson Fury because it looked like he might have his number. To be honest with you, But if I was training Wilder, then I would go with Wilder. I wonder if people who believe Fury cheated also believe Biden did to win. That's a good one right there, boy. That's a good one. Hey, Jack, that's a good one, boy. Jack, I got your back. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Right on, man. That picture is one of my hero. What the real Long Ranger man believes. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what you're saying. I think my wife might know because she's smiling. Right. Oh, I got you. Okay, it's the picture. Hey, I always say that. My wife said every time you see that picture, she said you always say the same thing. Oh man, John, I'm gonna rock with you though, boy. If you've been a supporter from day one, I'm rolling with you. You gonna we on to something. I'm gonna have some T-shirts available too. Y'all gonna have to cop one of them T-shirts, man. It's a picture with me with both my belts, but on the belts I took the IBF off and I got 2 K9s on there. That's right, 2 K9s. That's right. I like it though. I do. Yeah, I definitely am. Not a fan of bull crap. Yep, definitely not. Well, I appreciate y'all, man. Let me say something for tomorrow. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend. Stay safe. Stay out the way. Jesus for life. Till tomorrow. Yeah. God bless.